LeBron James has now scored more points than anybody in NBA history.
A record that had stood for almost 4 decades.
38,388 points to be exact at the time he broke the record. So, let's take a closer look at all of those points, each represented here by a dot. This, for example, is his first NBA point.
LeBron James' first shot is good.
So let's twist all of these points around, view them from every angle, and see what we can learn about how LeBron came to be the NBA's all-time scoring champion. First, let's rearrange them on a timeline. LeBron has consistently filled it up since he entered the league way back in 2003. His highest scoring output ever came in his third season when he scored nearly 2,500 points and finished second in the MVP voting. His lowest output was in 2020-21 when a high ankle sprain caused him to miss 26 games, derailing his and the Lakers' season. LeBron led the league in total points in 2017-18 and he won the scoring title in 2007-8. He averaged 30 plus 3 times with a 16-year gap between the first and the last time. And all of this scoring added up more quickly than we've ever seen before.
Milestone for LeBron James, youngest player ever to reach 10,000.
The youngest in NBA history with 20,000 career points. The youngest ever to 30,000 as the kid from Akron rewrites the history books once again.
Famously, LeBron has switched teams a few times, so let's examine his scoring for each franchise. He scored more than 23,000 points as a Cavalier and more than 7,000 for both the Heat and the Lakers. That Cavs tenure, of course, can be split into 2 eras, before and after he took his talents to South Beach. And he scored so many more points than any other Cavalier that even if we count his 2 Cleveland stints as separate players, LeBron #1 would still rank first in franchise history by over 4,000 points, and LeBron 2 would rank 9th. Who is on the receiving end of all of those points? Well, everybody. Here's how many points he has scored against every other NBA franchise. The bigger the circle here, the more LeBron has dominated that team. Over 1,700 points against the Bucks.
Gobbled up by Dwayne Wade. Here he comes with LeBron. Oh my! Again, a crusher.
And the Bulls.
And he goes right over Lucas.
Nearly that many versus the Celtics.
Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers, Cole, James! Whoa!
LeBron is the leading scorer against 5 NBA franchises: Toronto, Orlando, Charlotte, New Orleans, and Miami. That's right, he scored more points than anyone in NBA history against the Miami Heat, a team he played for 4 seasons.
Here's McGinnis with a high dribble with
Let's take a look at where on the floor LeBron has accumulated his points. He's been one of the most dominant 2-point scorers in the league for his entire career. More than 4,000 of his 23,000 plus points from 2-pointers were on dunks alone. But it gets really interesting when you look at these numbers over time. Early in his career, LeBron attacked the rim with ferocity and defenders were forced to either end up on a poster, make a business decision, or send him to the free throw line. So he made a lot of foul shots. But as the league changed, teams began to value the 3-pointer more, and LeBron's aging body perhaps wasn't up for all that interior punishment. So he began shooting more threes. Starting in the 2016-17 season, LeBron has earned more points from threes than free throws each year, and that gap is widening.
3 seconds left. Cleveland triggers in. James, 2 seconds. 1 second for the win. Oh! LeBron James delivers.
For his career, LeBron has averaged around 27 points per game, so it makes sense that the majority of his points came in games where he either scored in the 20s or the 30s. He's only been held to single digits 8 times, and his career high came in a masked up 61-point masterpiece back in 2014.
26 years of Heat basketball. Tonight, the highest scoring game in franchise history. LeBron's 61 Majestic.
The King now stands alone at the top of the NBA scoring list, but even at 38, he still has many more points to score. How high will that number get before the next generation is left to chase his greatness?